Taurus, welcome to your general love reading, soulmate love reading with Mary Nelson, your psychic tarot reader for 1 to 8 May. This is for Taurus, dealing with a Taurus. Wherever you got Taurus in your chart, this is your reading. Be open to receive. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. If you haven't yet done so, I'd really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Also, Taurus, I want you to think of that one burning question that has brought you to this reading. Because at the end of the reading, we're going to draw you a card from Thought Tarot to answer that for you. All right? Surrendering to the journey, release control. You know, even as I started to shuffle your cards, I was having a little bit of a heavy feeling. Which is interesting because if I remember correctly, your reading that I did for you just previously for the rest of April, it actually seemed very positive. So what has changed here in the interim? I get a feeling that the person that you're dealing with, the energy that you're dealing with, this is very interesting because something very similar came up for Capricorn, but it's almost like you're not divulging the full information here. You know, so it might be that you may be not speaking to the person that you care about. And it's not so much that you don't trust them, it's more like you don't want to sort of saddle them with your baggage. But that could be a reality on your mind. It doesn't mean it's a reality in their mind. Okay? Because you might be believing that you first need to resolve some things here, Taurus. Whereas the other person is just feeling, you know, sort of locked out in the cold. All right? So you really want to know that whoever this energy, the person is you're dealing with, locking them out is driving them away. You have to include them if you want them to stay. That actually rhymes. Okay? Because when we really so desperately try to keep control of a situation, then it usually comes from fear. We maybe don't want a past situation to repeat itself. So are you operating from logic or are you actually operating from fear? Okay? You got to ask yourself a very serious question here. Are you operating from logic or are you operating from fear? Because I can see that some of you are operating from fear. Okay? And if you are open to things flowing, you know, and working with this person, then place your hand on your heart, take a breath and say yes to the creative forces of life. Yes, help me resolve this. Exposed and revealed. So, did you see this person in a compromising situation, a vulnerable situation, or did they see you in a vulnerable situation? Because things have pretty much come to the surface here, and I'm not going to lie to you, Taurus, it's a little ugly. It's not that pretty. Okay? So you could believe that you saw the other person for who they are, like their true colors, and vice versa. But in many ways, I feel that you are pushing somebody away here, or the possibility of love away here, from fear of being hurt again. Okay? If you keep this up, you're going to lose them. Whoever this is. You know, and it's funny because I initially got the sense that this energy was already lost and gone. But now it seems like there's still a little flame that is flickering over there. So this is not the time to blow the wind on things, you know. It's time to close the door so that the flame doesn't get burned out. Okay, it's time to close the door. That's what it's time for you to do. All right. Let's see what we have there in clarification. If you feel that you can benefit from a personal reading, you know, my other services, go ahead, check it out in the description. Check out the links for my courses in the description. It's all over there. It's all over there. All right. Clarification here, you've got the Six of Swords. Taurus, you can't be going through life all on your own. Whenever a situation gets difficult, you just push people away. Even possibly run away. This person that you're dealing with here, this energy that you're dealing with, whether they're here or they're coming in, this is a person that you can build a life with. Okay, you can build a life together. This is a person that they've got compassion, they've got kindness, they've got understanding. They can say, okay, well, how do we work together? This is a person that wants to speak in terms of we and us, not me and I. So are they the problem, or are you actually the one that is afraid of being hurt again? So are you the one that's blocking the connection? Because I get a sense that it's you. Might be the other person, but I get a sense that it's you. Okay? And I think that you will regret losing this person. Okay? Let's see. They may not even realize that they still have feelings for you. Okay? 7 of Swords. So 6 of Swords followed by 7 of Swords. Exposed and revealed. I'm going to put it to you like this. If you are playing a mind game, and you may say, I'm not playing a mind game, I'm just resolving things. You know how much you don't like it when people play mind games with you. Yet here you are playing a mind game. It's not going to work out well for you, my beautiful Taurus. That's all I can say. Let's look a little bit deeper into the tarot. I can understand that you might, a person has their pride and you want things to work out and you want things to be nice and that sort of stuff. But, relationships, they get messy. And when we try to avoid the messy too much, we sometimes tend to miss out on the good. You know what I mean? Okay. You got the 4 of Cups. Emotional balance. So you and this person really, honestly, Taurus, the way that you are made for each other, the way that you match, the way that you can make things work. But that means that you can't just partially be present. You can't just show them this side and not that side sort of thing. That is not being fully invested in a relationship or the possibility of making it work. Okay? So what do you really want here? What do you really want? Because this person, this energy is worth fighting for. But that's up to you to decide. Are you going to fight for this connection or not? Are you going to make it work or not? Are you seriously going to let this go? Okay. More force. 4 of Pentacles. So if you can show this person all of your heart, the way that the two of you, I know I already said this, but the way that you all can make something beautiful work here. Beautiful, stable, building a solid life together. You giving them the support that they need, them giving you the support that you need, but you're going to have to move here. Okay? You might have to move faster than the usual pace that you might move at. The Lover's energy, Gemini energy, higher level commitment energy. There is great potential for you and this person. And again, it's quite funny because I got this the last time for you as well. You are dealing with somebody who's your twin flame and your soulmate in one. The twin flame is going to trigger you like nobody's business to make you ready for a soulmate, and you are dealing with a twin flame and a soulmate in one. Okay? It's a very unique connection. And maybe that's why it's scaring both of you. Scaring both of you. Because it's a very unique connection. Okay? Let's clarify. 4 of Voices, more force, which is the 4 of Swords. This is about being ready to go to that next level in this energy, in love. You're ready for it. You're both ready for it. You're also both stubborn. They're not going to do that to me. Okay, yeah, I'm going to die. Yeah, screw you type of thing. 5 of Inspiration, 5 of Wands. You both have some healing to do. Both. Okay? There might also be a fear of intimacy here. Maybe there's some details that haven't fully been discussed and divulged and stuff like that. But there is a fear of intimacy here, probably from your side. And you are running away from it. You are running away from it. You are not facing it. You are pulling the silent card here. That's about the worst thing that you can do in this connection. Because this other person is just like, you know what, well, whatever. Okay, not going to work. So if you are open to this working out beautifully, and you're saying yes to it, then place your hand on your heart, take a breath and say, yes, my beautiful Taurus. But also know that you're going to have to do a little bit more than just that. Okay? You can't just sit this one out on the sidelines and hope for the best and see how it goes. Okay? What is that one burning question that has brought you to this reading? You get the Eon, which is the energy of release, the energy of letting go, the energy of allowing something new to birth. It is about letting go of that which once was, in order to allow that which can now be to happen, to make space for it in your life. And this takes courage. Yes, it definitely does. But it's better to not be without it, because being without it is going to take more courage, because it's going to be hard for you to be in life without this person. That I can tell you for a fact. Okay? I hope that it helps. If you've listened to the reading so far, let us know in the comments where you're connecting from. You know, right? I claim life for myself. I claim it. I'm ready. I'm brave. I'm courageous. I'm ready for the next level. Okay? And let Source resolve it for you. But don't sit on the sidelines and just see how things unfold. I wish you all the best in your life endeavors, and I look forward to connecting with you on the next video.